stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Man. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Looks right for a quick completion. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And he keeps it.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Very short gain on the play. Here we go. Opening drive of the semifinal game. They face third down in the red zone. Try and muscle for the first down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Trying for a fourth down completion. This will go incomplete, and it was hurled on downs. So Georgia Southern's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's look at the impact players in this game here. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Offside. Defense.
Your offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. There's the handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's French. Looks to the left. Pass caught. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The receiver grabs it. They keep the drive going. It's a first down of the 46.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Eagles pick up enough yardage for a first down. That's caught. It's Cobb. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to it. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's French. Moves out of the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a screen pass. That's all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. And the Eagles trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Georgia Southern, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. There's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games and all those great backs they've had over the years.
Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Buckeyes are set to keep this drive moving.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He shreds the tackle. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And here's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Handoff to the single back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Look, it's Georgia Southern in front right now. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense so far. Exploring the goal from a long way out. To the air, it's Sayin. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure court, the offense executes a long, blinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with me.
Catch made on the left side. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set, he's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Defense is coming after him. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. To throw, it's Sayin. With the catch, it's Porter. We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
But that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They're able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important second down call here.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, Chris, you talk about rallying to the football by a defense. We all know how fast this quarterback is, and even with all of his options covered up, they're able to rally and bring him down once he pulled it down to try to take it in himself. What a great job by the defense to set up now a fourth and goal. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the return will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Field, it's French. Sure hands, it's Cobb. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Eagles will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Then they find the end zone this time out. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks free. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, that's exactly what this guy can do. He is a burner. Easily, in my opinion, one of the fastest guys in all of college football. And when you don't have him accounted for, this is what he's going to do to your defense.
Running back has it on the screen now. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, that's why we do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Back to throw. It's French. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the pitch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Eagles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of a point. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but need this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the Eagles will line up to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. He keeps it. QB draw.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To throw, it's Sayan. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Now that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Goes to the sideline. Steps out after a short game.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. His awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Caught behind the line. It's Cobb. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Eagles will line up to boot it away. Zone looking for a solid punt here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the catch. And the game just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. To the air, it's Sayan. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The offense really clicking against this battle defense.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Quarterback keeps the football. Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going.
He keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. This will likely be the last play of the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that one's straight down. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So it's first down, but then just kneel down before halftime here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start with the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's French. Caught in the flat by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
It's a shotgun run call. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He dumps it off to the tight end.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And the Eagles will have first and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Eagles are in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's French. And the completion made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The offense just takes a knee here.